Hey peeps, welcome back to my channel. My name is Drusilla Shay, if you don't know already. And in today's video, I will be giving the top 5 dresses that I recommend for women who are slim and tall. Just for reference, I am 6 feet tall, 6 foot gang. We in here. I am just naturally slim. I've been slim all my life. And when I say it has taken a lot of trial and error to find out what works for my body type, it has taken a lot of trial and error. I have finally figured out the formula. So I'm here to share the love so that it will help my fellow tall, slim sisters out. So what I want to say is the rule of thumb for us when it comes to dresses is volume and or shape. Keep that in mind. As we go along, you're gonna see it all come together, okay? So let's get into these dress recommendations. One of the first kinds of dresses that I recommend if you are slim and tall are baby doll dresses. Baby doll dresses are so cute, okay? And I understand that it's not everybody's cup of tea. It's definitely very girly. They give a lot of volume. So what I mean by that is it's not form-fitting. It usually kind of flares out a little bit. And the reason why this is usually flattering on someone who is slim is because when you are slim, and if you're tall at that, sometimes you can look like a line, like going straight down, okay? And so you need some more dimension. So that is why, you know, adding some volume helps out, because it's not just like one long thing just going up and down. The baby doll dress brings some volume, and so it just looks really cute, and it also brings some balance to your stature and your shape. So that is one of the dresses I would recommend, but with a caveat. The caveat is a lot of baby doll dresses are on the short side, and that is something that I would actually say for tall women to stay away from, is really short things, because it actually doesn't really flatter us at all. The reason why is because when you are of a certain body build and you're wearing something that is like on the opposite side of the spectrum of what your build and your shape and your size is, it looks very ill-fitting. It looks like it just doesn't fit you. So when you're very tall and you're wearing something very short, it looks like you are borrowing your little sister's clothes, or you're just wearing something that you couldn't find any other size in the store, so you settled and bought something that was too small for you. So that's how really short things end up coming off when, you know, it's not in proportion to your body. And so work with your body type, right? Like, don't work against it. You got to go with the flow. And so if you're tall, it's better if you actually wear things that are a little bit longer. So when it comes to baby doll dresses, although I recommend it, I will recommend getting something that is not extremely short, something that is at least to your fingertips or a little bit shorter if you know you have to, but try not to go too short, because you also don't want to look like the dress just doesn't fit. One of my faves, and something that always works with a tall, slim body type, is fit and flare. Fit and flare dresses are the dresses that are usually more fitted on the top half of your body, and then they flare out. Now, again, shape and volume. The fitting part of the fit and flare dress helps to, you know, accentuate your shape on the upper half, but then the volume comes in on the flare part, which is at the bottom half. Now, the reason why this works so well is, again, dimension. You need some dimension to make things look a little bit more interesting and a little bit more balanced. So it's just like makeup. The reason why people contour and highlight and stuff is because if you just put on a full face of foundation, everything's just gonna look flat. You need some dimension. It's the same thing when you are dressing. You need some different elements, if you will. So fit and flare dresses brings literally both of those elements. It brings the shape, it also brings the volume. And so it tends to look very flattering, especially if you are tall and slim. Maybe you'll prefer, you know, like the more grown women taste kind of dresses. I get it. If that's you, but you're also slim and you're tall, obviously a fitting dress, you're not gonna get the volume, but at least make sure you get the shape. This is why I am always so obsessed with wearing a belt or having a dress that comes in at the waist. There are different kinds of styles of dresses where you don't necessarily need a belt because it does the work for you. So maybe it'll come in, it will have like, you know, some type of built-in belt or drawstring at the waist, or it may have have like some type of color block situation where it's like showing a shape coming in toward your waist and then coming out, so that brings the illusion of, you know, almost like that Coke bottle. But certain dresses, they're kind of just like straight down, so it would help if you're not naturally curvy, that you would add a belt if it, you know, jives with the style of the dress. So if you're wearing a form-fitting midi dress, I mentioned this in my how to dress for my body types video. If you have not checked that out, go and check that out, okay? I go into detail and I show you like the before and after and the difference it makes. But definitely wearing something that will come in at the waist is going to bring you that shape, that dimension, and it's not just going to make you look one way. So like I said, make sure you're bringing the shape, especially if you are tall and slim. All right, y'all, so we're about to move forward, but don't think that we are going to take another step without you joining the family. Go ahead and press that red subscribe button, and while you're at it, please go ahead and turn on that bell notification button so that anytime I post, you will be up to date. Let's go ahead and move on with this video. A fourth dress that I really recommend is a midi dress. Obviously, there are different kinds of midi dresses. There are looser midi dresses. There are form-fitting midi dresses. Whatever the case is, again, you want to bring that shape. But the emphasis that I'm making on midi dresses is that it works with your height. When you are wearing a dress that's coming down either to a little bit below the knees or lower, it's really working with the long height that you already have. It also looks like it fits you, right? Compared to the things that are really short. And something else that I really love about mini dresses is how classy it looks. Now, when you are a tall woman, let me tell you something, okay? You have an advantage. You can easily look classy. I mean, it's also really easy to look a little off if you don't style things right. But it's also kind of easy to look classy. You just got to know how to finesse the situation. So midi dresses, they are that little secret that we need to keep in our back pocket. Last but not least, for my slim tall girls, a dress that I'll recommend is maxi dresses. There are different kinds of maxi dresses. I'm not talking about the maxi dresses that come in at an awkward length. I'm talking about the maxi dresses that actually go to the floor. That's not always easy to find as a tall girl, but just watch some of my videos. You gonna know what stores to go to, okay? Definitely ASOS is one of them, Long Tall Sally, but let's stay on track here. The reason why I would recommend maxi dresses that hit the floor is because, first of all, you don't want anything at that awkward length because you're tall. So it just is going to look a little bit weird if you are in between the shins and then the shoes, like the shin and the shoe thing. Like, just pick one. The great thing about maxi dresses is that you can either go form-fitting or you can go loose. Either which way you go, you're gonna win. You're gonna win. When it comes to looser maxi dresses, it's not really going to bring out your height per se, but that's not a bad thing. If you are trying to bring out your height, then definitely go for a slimmer maxi dress, something that's a little bit more form-fitting to the body. Now, again, if you're gonna do form-fitting, remember shape. But if you're going to do the looser maxi dress, the great thing is it comes with volume. And so you're not looking like, you know, one straight line, and it's bringing some extra umph. Also, like when that wind blows, you get air inside your dress. I love me a good maxi dress. It's literally a win for everybody, and the only thing is now trying to find one. Stay tuned with my content. I always share where to get these things from. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video. If you watch this video and you're not slim and tall, or slim or tall, it's okay. You probably know somebody who is. Please go ahead and share that with this person. Let me know down below if you know you have any questions and if you resonate with any of these tips, and if you use any of these tips, or if you have tips of your own, I'm here to listen too, okay? So go ahead and meet me down in the comments, and while you're at it, please go ahead and make sure that you join the family, press that red subscribe button and that bell notification button. Thank you so much for joining me for another video, and I will see you guys in my next video next Sunday. God bless you. Deuces.